Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. In the last episode, we combined the powers of the past and the present to create a dream team capable of solving any problem that may stand in our ways. Although our path may not be certain, that being finding the other pieces of the Cobalt Star, in a hope that it will help us find out the truth to taking down the Shroob invasion, while our goal, on the other hand, that is quite well known, is, well, finding a way to save Princess Peach from the slimy grasp of Princess Shroob, and in turn, save the world of the past before the past can become the present. So, with that being said, honestly, our paths have definitely livened up quite a bit. And also, well, now we have the capability of having Baby Mario, as well as Baby Luigi, as well as the regular Mario Bros. So we have the Baby Bros as well as the Mario Bros now, which is pretty cool. Which, although we got that in the last episode, is still pretty cool in general. But, like I promised, I ended up doing some item checks in between episodes, so I'll show you guys what we ended up taking into account. Ended up pressing the B button instead of the A button. Oops. But what I ended up buying for clothes, I ended up just buying the better clothes out of what we had. I ended up looking around the castle, I found these wild trousers. Basically, it's more damage for less defense. Don't know how good that's really going to be for us, but I might as well bring that up just because I'm not sure. I ended up just putting on the better clothes that we have available to us in the shop, which doesn't seem too bad. As well as for badges, I ended up throwing some pet badges onto Baby Luigi and Baby Mario so they can't be affected by status effects. And then I ended up grabbing an easy badge for Luigi. I don't know how much it's going to help us. Honestly, it says it simplifies attack item commands, so it might be pretty good. Honestly, I'm not sure. And then we got this one for free in the last one, so we'll might as well try it. And then I also grabbed a training badge in between as well, just in case if we want to try out any of our Bros items that we haven't used yet, because we have a couple of them, and I actually got a couple free ones too, which was also nice. I got, if I go to Bros items, I got 2 cannonballers, as well as 2 bro flowers, which we should also look at this just in case. So quickly press the button of the bro that has the big fireball, use the baby buttons to throw the high fireballs. Okay. So it's going to go in between both Mario and Luigi, as well as Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. Okay, so good to know about that one. But it looks like specifically you would press X to hit the high-flying enemies specifically. Okay, interesting. Definitely interesting. But we also have cannonballers. Press each Bros button as they land on their foe. So obviously Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, and then Luigi to do your full damage. And then watch the top screen and remember the order of the Bros. Okay, it seems pretty simple, for the most part. So, the only way to really train on that is with the badge. So, we get unlimited them, though. So, as long as we are wearing that badge, we get unlimited versions of that bro item. So, we can definitely test them, but it does decrease the damage completely. But, or at least I don't know how much. It says drastically decreases the damage, so it could be pretty bad for the damage drop. But, at least we get to try it out, honestly. But, honestly, it's time for us to get back into the past, since another portal opened up after we brought the, well, obviously the Cobalt Shard to Professor Egad. And, well, it's definitely setting us up to go somewhere new. So, let's see where this one ends up taking us, because I'm quite curious on where this is going to be. Villain. Oh.
Villain! I dare say that is her. That child that you're holding, sir. She's a princess, is she not?
Well, you don't know your own self, buddy?
Keep your distance. You're not cleared to address her royal highness.
Well, you're both Toadsworth, to be fair.
In the short time she's been gone, she's grown so small. This is why I was so opposed to that infernal time machine.
Toadsworth, you're talking to yourself, dude.
Someone, anyone. Princess. Villain.
They're the same person, so same voice makes the most sense there to me.
Help someone! Is this castle deserted?
Seems that way.
Princess!
Poor younger Toadsworth. But honestly, poor both Toadsworth. They don't understand at all what's going on. They don't even know that this is the future, or the present. And, well, he's from the past, but Toadstool Forest. Okay. Or I think that said Toadstool Forest, but here we are, a whole new world to explore in the past. And honestly, we have no clue what we're really getting ourselves into over here. But in case you guys are wondering what the story was for the save, what secrets does the Cobalt Star possess? Head for the new time hole. Wait, going shopping first might be a good idea. In case you guys are curious, just in case. Let's save and continue, and let's see what our new one is. Looks like the path ahead leads into a frightening forest. Is Luigi brave enough to continue? Be strong, gentle Luigi. The Cobalt Star shards await. Definitely for sure, although those little eggs... Are those Yoshi eggs? Honestly, good question. They remind me of Yoshi, but the thing is not all egg is gonna be, you know, a Yoshi egg, so... Honestly, who knows? Voices call to travelers here. They call from inside stumps. Their voices are many. When you find the place that looks like it can be jumped to be, but proves to be too high to reach, press X or Y to try jumping from piggyback position. Okay, well thanks. Oh hey, 6 bro flowers, that's really nice. As well as 2 more mushrooms. This looks like something I can maybe... Oh, we can. Okay. So, basically we can make our way into the tree stumps if we want to. Ooh, hello 100 coins, that's definitely coming with us. There's no way I'm not grabbing 100 coins immediately. But it looks like we definitely want to go inside these trees though. Because it seems like there's free items waiting for us on the insides of them. So, definitely, so far, so good. 200 coins for both of those. That's quite nice, honestly. Very quite nice. And I'm curious what's in the... Oh, hello. New enemy. So we need to be very careful. Seems like he's a chameleon of some sort. So we need to be very careful with how they move. Looks like they turn themselves invisible and then they dash in place for a second. And then you need to jump on top of them. But for the most part, it doesn't seem too hard. Although, they definitely aren't going to be friendly. They do some decent damage here. So we need to be very careful when we do jump. And then careful on, well, not getting hit while they're invisible. Definitely almost timed that wrong for Baby Mario, though. But so far, these guys don't seem too bad. There we go. 1 down. So far, so good. As long as we make sure we jump when they're dashing towards us, we'll be perfectly fine. But it looks like we definitely want to do damage to them before they can be invisible for 2 turns. Because it looks like maybe it would be much harder to know when they're going to dash you if they were not invisible to begin with. Or if they were invisible to begin with, is what I'm trying to say. But there we go. Another level up for Baby Mario. We'll definitely take that. There's a 4 in stash now for Baby Mario. Looks like 3 in that. There's 4s in the HPs and stuff here. So those may come in handy too. And the thing is Baby Mario and Baby Luigi are, you know, a little bit weaker, so we do need to be very careful. But a 4 on a crit might come in handy for Baby Mario and Luigi. If we can get it, for sure. Definitely for sure, if we can get it. But I think if we just land for 3, we should... We got a 2, okay. 2 is better than 1. I'll take a 2 over 1 in any case, to be fair. So not too bad. And also, Baby Luigi already started with an 18. That's not bad. Although, it's a 1 to a 3. There's a 4 in there. I'm going to wait till we get, like, maybe a 5 in HP. And then we'll try and go for 5 HP immediately. But I'm going to see if we can get another 4 here. It's possible, but it doesn't mean we're 100% going to get it. But, no. Yeah. That was bad. A 1 is terrible. A terrible level to get, and we got it. Oof. Well, let's take the babies and let's get on out of here. Because, let's be honest here, definitely going to need them for vice versa. Ario? Something's calling us. Miss what? Mayo. Huh? Hello? There's something tied to that tree, I think. Oh! Mr. Mario. Oh, is that Toadette? Oh no, that's not. I thought it was Toadette for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought that was Toadette's, like, been strapped to a tree for, like, a while. Because we don't know where Toadette or the blue toad that Princess Peach is with. Oh no, wait. Oh, maybe... Oh, actually, wait a minute. It is one of the toads that was with her. I'm called Toadiko. I was on the time machine with Princess Peach. As soon as we arrived, in this time, we were attacked. A fierce alien race, known as the Shroobs, came out of nowhere. Okay, so now we're gonna get an idea of what happened. So how did she get in here? That's kind of what I'm confused about. Oh, I thought it was Toadette. Oh, so I was highly off on that one. I thought that was Toadette, but that's a different version of, obviously, a Toadette. So not the Toadette that we're used to. Oh my goodness. What's happening here? Definitely doesn't sound good based on that blue toad screaming. But yep, there's a Shroob army indeed. But maybe we'll get a... Yep, there she is. Princess Shroob. Who are you? Well, she doesn't really talk much. She speaks in a completely alien language to us, so we have no clue. But, honestly, she doesn't seem friendly. Or either of the Shroobs either, to be honest. Princess Peach was taken by the Shroobs, and I was captured by the trees of this forest. Okay, the tree network. Okay, so it looks like they're strapping toads to the trees to create energy out of them? Huh, that's interesting. These trees, they're slowly but surely siphoning away all of our mushroom power. Our Vim. The pure Vim then flows through the roots of the trees deep underground. It is gathered at the Shroob Vim factory in the heart of the forest. Okay then. Rumor has it is that the mushroom power is somehow changed into the changed at the Vim factory. It is mixed with awful chemicals and becomes the fuel for the Shroob's flying saucers. Okay then. So basically, the blood of the toads is being used to power their saucers is pretty much what's basically being said there. How are they using trees to do that though? That's my question. Huh. Interesting. Mario, you must leave me. Hasten to the Vim factory. It is all that matters now. Somewhere in the horrid place is a Cobalt Star shard. I just know it. Well, that's good to hear. The Cobalt Star and Princess Peach. Looks like you're a little late there. It looks like the Shroobs found us. Okay, well, run for your lives, Mario Bros, because, Oh. Well, Toadiko's, down for the count. The shards gather. The shards gather, you say? Well, Toadiko is definitely not doing too good right now. But, at least, she's able to say something. Gather shards. We'll try. But, yeah, that Toad's definitely not doing too good. Well, good thing that wasn't Toadette, because Toadette would be gone now, in, all sense of the words there. But, let's definitely grab our 100 coin there, because that's 100% something we want to have. As many 100 coins that we can get is definitely a good thing. Although, how did the Shroobs know we were here? Is my question. Losing Vim. Losing Vim indeed, buddy. Hope you're gonna be okay. Honestly, I have no clue how you guys are even able to stay on that for that long, but honestly, it definitely doesn't look good. Ooh, 13 damage, that's not bad at all. I'll definitely say that one. So, we can definitely knock out an enemy pretty easily so far with our current power. So, we don't need to really worry about power strength for Mario and Luigi. Maybe for the baby Mario Bros. But for Mario and Luigi, we're actually pretty good at the current moment. I think we do quite a decent amount of damage at the current moments. Doesn't mean that we are 100% good, but it's definitely going to come in handy later for sure. Oh, hello. Oh, what the? Okay, that was an enemy. Okay then. Hello, Warp Pipe. Elasto Piranha. Okay, well, interesting. Don't know what you're going to do to me yet. But, oh, okay then. Oh, okay. Now I understand it. So, you're going to go up above us, and then try and drop fireballs on us from above. Okay, so we need to be very careful. Okay, let's just jump with both of them just because I feel safer when I jump with both characters, to be fair. Then that's something I did back in the Superstar Saga 2, to be fair. So, it's definitely not a bad thing to do. Although, there is certain enemies you can't really do that with, but for the most part, it's definitely a good idea sometimes. And there we go. Nice lucky to take out the Elasto Piranha there. But now we know that that's an enemy now. Because I thought that was like a little mini warp pipe I can go down for a second there, to be fair. So, that could have been really bad. But thankfully, could have been much worse. Also another new enemy here as well. This little ghost guy. Okay, it looked like he pointed... Okay. So if he points with his right arm, he's going towards Luigi. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going for you because you caught me off guard there. I feel better with knocking you out first, to be fair. But, honestly, for the most part, you definitely aren't too dangerous for the current moments. But definitely making sure that we get this invisible chameleon out of his little invisibility there might be a good idea. Because I don't know what happens if they attack me if they're already invisible. Because it would definitely, you know, help them if they had that capability to already be invisible. It might make their, like, attack a little bit different for us to deal with. Let's definitely take a look inside these trees, though. Because so far it seems like there's definitely worthwhile things going on in there that we want to definitely grab for later. Also another toad over here, but we can't talk to him. Guessing he's already been completely drained of his vim and, I guess you could say his vigor, too, because that's the saying, right? Vim and vigor? Although, not too sure if vim is really their, like, you know, their blood or whatever, or their life energy. But it sounds like it based on what they were saying there for what Todiko said before she completely got zapped into a purple mushroom. Which doesn't sound like seem like a good thing either, that she got turned into a purple mushroom based on the fact that the Shroobs are purple mushroom creatures. But definitely, you never know. I guess we'll find out. But definitely doesn't seem good at the current moment for sure. But definitely these guys are giving us some decent experience though to start with though. I will definitely say that, because we got some easy knockouts for us at the current moment that we can easily go for. But definitely so far getting better at doing the, just in general for the combat for this game. Because the combat's a little bit different than, the ghost guy keeps catching me on the timing. Because I feel like he's going to attack me quicker than he does, and then he doesn't. And then I end up jumping either too early or too late. And then it ends up basically catching me off guard. And because of that guy, I ended up messing up twice there, which is unfortunate. Okay, so he's going left. He's going for Luigi. Okay, because the reason why I think is because he's way too close to me. Well, let's try this cannonballers thing. So press each bro's button as they land on their foe. Okay, well, it only goes for one target, so maybe not. Yeah, we want it on all targets. So let's go for this one instead. Okay, so basically, whoever has the fireball, go for them, and try and do as much as you can. Okay, so far so good. And then, but should have actually didn't get rid of all the little guys. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. If, the ghost guy was on the floor, we would have gotten it perfect, I think. But because he's flying it, we had to use the babies to be able to hit them. But so far, that wasn't too bad, honestly. So far, so good. We're definitely learning the mechanics to some of these abilities, and slowly but surely, we'll definitely get the hang of everything for sure. But Vim Factory's ahead. Although we got a toad over here, growing weaker. Yeah, you definitely don't look too good, buddy. It looks like we got some trees in our way, too. So it doesn't look like we have a straightforward way to where we want to go. So we need to be careful at the current moment, while also trying to figure out a way to get into where we're trying to go, too. And also try not to get hit by Ghost Guy, because Ghost Guy is definitely what's doing damage to me at the current moment for Mario. Everyone else, the little chameleons aren't too bad, to be fair. Although, they do catch you off guard sometimes on the timing. But for the most part, it's the Ghost Guy that's taking my timing away from me when I'm trying to make sure to go for him, to be fair. But there we go, perfect. But honestly, any kind of experience for sure we definitely need to take. For sure, because let's be honest here, the experience is definitely going to add up later. And definitely 2 green shells will come in handy later for any boss we may run into. Got a pipe that takes everyone back to us. For the most part, it looks like we need to make our way to this kind of dead tree looking area. Okay, let's see here. Something is calling you from within the stump, telling you to throw with X or Y. Okay, well, I know I can jump and throw, so let me try that. Does not look like it's that. Actually, wait, no, it makes Baby Mario jump higher, I forgot. It doesn't actually throw him. But, it says try and throw in there. I'm gonna guess, let's try and see if we can... No, I was gonna see if I could throw him in the middle of those, but it looks like it's talking about this stump over here. So let's see here, what's in here? Well, something's in here. So it looks like we might need to do a little bit of exploring with Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. There is this, though, so we can send that on up and see what we can do with that. Okay, we got a fireball now. Okay, seems good, although I'm not too sure about it yet. There's another fireball over here, so let's send that up as well. Not sure if we want to approach the chameleons as much with the babies, just because of the fact that, yeah, definitely gonna need to be careful, because the thing is some of these enemies will not go easy on us. Although I do think using bro items with the babies is a smart thing. Also, I think this piranha plant might not like this item. Let's definitely try it and see what we can do with it. It's definitely worth an option, just because you never know. But so far, we're definitely doing pretty good with that damage, though. Although, I'm not sure how much we really did there, to be fair. But, let's go for a green shell, maybe, just in case, too. Just to try and do some decent damage to Mr. Elasta Piranha before he gets any ideas on us. Okay, 5 damage isn't bad. Just need to make sure we dodge that, because it actually does a lot of damage to us. So, definitely don't want to be hit by that. But, a little early on the action command. But so far, so good. Okay, he's going for Mario. Yep, thought so. Not the best thing for us. Okay, well, I don't trust the babies without having the other one up, to be fair, so let's definitely get you back up. And I should definitely heal Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, because the thing is if they're by themselves, they're not going to have very much of a easy time with enemies. So we need to be very careful with them, which I can't really play as, you know, drastically like I do with Mario and Luigi for, you know, the adult ones. So you could play a little bit more drastically with them, but you can't do that with the babies at all, because they don't have defense to, you know, do stuff like what I would normally do. So we definitely do need to heal them. So when we get the chance, we're definitely going for a mushroom on them. I try not to waste resources, that's why, to be fair. But not bad, not bad. Okay, we got a decent amount out of that. I'm going to definitely say defense. And we can get a 5 here if we get lucky. Although it looks like 5 is in between 3. 3, 4, 5. No, it is 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. 4 is not bad. 4 defense is pretty good. I'll take a 4. It's close to 5. It's better than not getting, you know, it's better than 3, 2, 1, that's for sure. So we'll definitely go for it. Then we can also get a 5 here if we get lucky, which I would like to get a 5 if we can. So 3, 2, 1. Ooh, yikes! That is a yikes. Wow. Okay. So worst possible one to possibly get, but there we go. Another fireball up. Looks like we need to collect fireballs on all sides there, though. So if this is based on a map here, it looks like we definitely still have a little bit left to go, so we need to make our way around quite a decent amount. So let's definitely heal, like I said, though, because Baby Mario and, well, I just healed Mario, so let's just heal everybody at this point. But, yeah, definitely healing up the Baby Mario bros needs to be a top priority as much as we can. And then we also need to definitely try and get any kind of free damage that we can on the enemies, too, as fast as possible, too. Because that will definitely help for later. Ooh, we're doing 6 damage now. That's good. That's very good to see. So, that's good, because now we're doing an extra 2 damage to this guy immediately, instead of not doing that extra 2 damage, which, you know, now he's going to go down a little bit faster. So it didn't really matter about adding power to us, it's more about the level there at that point. But down goes the Elastic Piranha, and easy peasy. No damage taken too, which is also good. So, better than, you know, being blasted to smithereens by the piranha plants. So far, a bunch of our little fires are definitely being set now. And now we just need to follow the path and finish up what we can do here. Because it looks like we definitely need to light fires in all those boxes, from what it looks like. And it looks like we definitely have all of them now. So, now what do we do with the middle one? So far I'm not really seeing anything for middle-wise. Unless maybe hitting the fire may lead to something. Which is possible, you never know. But so far 7 damage on these guys is good. I'll definitely take 7 damage, because now Baby Mario and Baby Luigi are actually doing some damage on their own. And I wonder how much damage they'll do as, you know, like, kind of piggybacking off of Mario and Luigi now. Because now they're actually doing quite good damage to these enemies on their own. So it makes me think that they actually can probably put up a decent fight now. On, like, in a decent, like, being on our backs. Let's send up everybody, since it looks like we're done with the bottom area there. See what we can do from here. Okay. So, 1 fire in there. Seems like we're definitely trying to maybe multiply all the fires into 1. Okay. Seems easy enough, although I'm not really sure how this is really going to help us, but the thing is we do have that big pile of trees that is blocking us from that blue pipe over there. So maybe this will maybe burn those trees for us, which may actually come in handy. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Fireball's going up, and yep, hit those trees, perfect. Although, sorry for the destroying the trees, but we definitely need to make our way over there for sure. Because, let's be honest here, we definitely need to make our way to that Vim factory for what we do know. Also, there's a Toad over here, although it seems like he's definitely been drained of all of his Vim. So, poor Toad. Poor dude indeed. But, now we have ourselves a nice pathway towards the nice blue pipe to hopefully getting to this Vim factory. Although, thing is once we do get there, what's our plan? Because the thing is we really don't know yet. But let's definitely grab our save and see if anything new happened. The power of 4 is good to go. The target is the Shroobs Vim factory. Definitely is. Although, what do we do once we get in there? That's the real question. But we definitely... Oh, hello. You look pretty good. Factory ahead. We could probably save you if you really wanted to, bud. But, looks like the Toads are definitely more preoccupied with us, destroying... Oh, unarmed jeans. Unarmed jeans, you say? Interesting. Wonder what that kind of gear is. I'm kind of curious. Might as well take a look at that, just because I am interested on what that is. Unarmed jeans. Power-granting jeans that turn the wearer into a reckless berserker. Huh. Okay. Looks like it's only for Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. Okay, so it's basically the wild trousers. So, minus defense for attack. Okay, seems pretty good, but the thing is they don't have much defense. So, probably no for right now. Maybe later, if we have more defense to work with. We got a bunch of spikes, though, that I'm noticing on the map. Other than the area in front of us. So definitely going to need to take a good look around before, you know, worrying about anything back there for sure. And also I see a freebie here that I might go for, because there's a bunch of enemies, might as well take full advantage of it, right? Okay, sorry for the small cut there, my dog started barking, so I ended up losing my train of thought. Also, I didn't want you guys to have to, you know, go through that, so obviously I always do a cut when that happens. It's not very common that they do it, but I had a package coming in today, so obviously it was just unfortunate timing, to be completely fair. But yeah, that's ended up what ended up happening there. But honestly, I kind of want HP, to be fair. HP definitely sounds like a good thing. Stash isn't even on the table there, so going for HP would be good. It's very slow, so I have a good chance of getting it. Looks like it's almost directly after the 4, but there's a 1 in between the 4 and the 5. If we want to go for it. So... no. Yikes. 1. That is a yikes. Thankfully, we're getting, like, decent stats on some levels, because Luigi just got 4 HP out of nowhere right there. So, thankfully, we still get HP from a level. It's just that it's unfortunate when we get, like, a level like that, to be fair. So, definitely could be better. I will say that. If we can get a 4 on Luigi here, I would definitely take it, though. Thing is I'm starting to not trust myself on getting it. But, here. Yeah. Yikes. 1s are terrible to get, for sure. Because we could have had a 4. So, would have been nice to get the 4, but sadly did not get it. And definitely would help to get that. Also, there's a last piranha here, so we need to be careful. Also, I need to get these, I don't think you can jump on these Shy Guys. I think I think you gotta be very, very perfect on your timing to be able to hit those Shy Guys. Although, I really don't feel like it's possible at the same time. I'm not 100% though. But thankfully the Elasto Piranhas we can easily get rid of. Sadly, we can't jump on these guys, it seems, unless I get, like, really, really good at the timing of it. Because it seems like it's, like, right before they, like, get next to you to turn invisible. But the thing is at the same time as it doesn't feel like that at the same time. It's kind of iffy, for sure. So, it's, like, there, I think, no. Like, a little bit after that. But the thing is at the same time as it looks like they don't go after you until you jump. So if you're already jumped, well then they're going to start moving. So it's a little it's kind of confusing with those enemies if you can jump them or not. Just because, obviously, we haven't dealt with the enemy long enough to have an idea of what they really try to, you know, make happen. Because it seems like I am right, but at the same time it seems like I'm wrong at the same time. Oh, here's our little flying saucers here. And there's their Vim factory, too. So we finally found that. Although, let's definitely take a look around before we go anywhere. Travel advisory. Ride the floating panel below to conquer thorny paths. Hitting a block should get the floating panel moving. Toadwood District Rangers. Okay, well, before we go that way, I just want to take a look. Can we even make our way over there? Nope, that's definitely not possible. Platform's completely blocked to us at the current moment. We could send Baby Mario and Baby Luigi down here, though. Okay, it looks like we got a block of some sort. Oh, okay. So we have a block that we can move for Mario and Luigi down there. Before we do that, let's clear the enemies up here, so we have free reign of moving where we want to go. Just in case, because we don't know what these enemies may pull. And it looks like sometimes those, little ghost guys actually do a little bit of evil things here, because it looked like he attacked immediately there, which was something that they didn't do before. Okay, interesting. Okay, he's going for Luigi. So, it doesn't seem too hard to deal with the Elasto Piranhas. It's more of when they're aiming for Mario, it's a little bit harder to time it because they go up a little bit higher with the fireball, so it's a little bit slower of a timing. But Luigi, whenever they target Luigi, it's definitely easier for me, just because it seems easier to time it better, in my case. But honestly, for the most part, Elasto Piranhas are much easier of an enemy to kind of, like, prepare for. But we can... nope, we can't send that up, so we definitely need to send these guys down now. So we're perfectly ready to start making our way over to the other side here. So let's definitely prepare that. Let's see where we want to go here. We can stop here. I think that's probably a good start, just to see what's going on over here, because we did have this Luigi block. Oh, well, oh wait. That's the badge that I could buy at the store, I'm pretty sure. So we don't really need that one. But we'll take it. It's an extra one, because I didn't buy one, so it will come in handy later, maybe. Let's stop here. Let's see what's going on over here, because we got ourselves one of these piranhas, but we also have what seems to be... ow. Of course he attacks me faster when the enemies are... when Baby Mario and Baby Luigi aren't here. But there we go. Okay, he's going for Mario, so we know for sure where you're going. So thankfully, it really depends on where they're positioning themselves, and then you easily know where they're going to be attacking. So it's pretty simple for an enemy for the last Piranha. It's only about timing, really, for when you want to jump and stuff. Because it looks like they definitely try and catch you off guard by, you know, the height of their necks and stuff like that, change the trajectory of how fast it's going to come at us. Ooh, free bro flower as well as some super mushrooms and a 1-up mushroom. That's a really nice item grab right there. I'll definitely take it. But we can go up this way with Mario and Luigi. Although, do we really want to do that? Good question. Travel advisory: while hiking, if you find blocks that are too high to hit, well, jump while carrying babies and make the babies jump at the peak of your jumps. If your timing's on, you'll be able to reach higher blocks. Toadwood District Rangers. Okay, so it says we need the babies, which we can bring them here. But before we do that, it did seem like there was another way we could go. So, but we need to send the block back. Oh, but they came on out of the wood panel there. Okay, so I want to make sure that we check the other side there, because I have a feeling that there might be more to the other side there, because we didn't go all the way. I thought that was, like another area for maybe some kind of, like, secret. So, I wanted to double check there. Ooh. There we go. Perfect. So let's make our way to the other side first, before we make our way up there, because we can easily bring the babies with us up there, because there's a little pipe that takes us where we want to go. But I do want to make sure... Okay, so yeah, that was all that was there. So let's just bring Mario and Luigi right where they need to be, and send them on to their way. I just didn't see the other side of that wall there, so couldn't go any further even if we wanted to. So that confirms that. Let's send the babies right to us with our good old pipe, and just like that, back to where we need them to be. Okay, so we have a couple ideas here. Let's send that up. Looks like we need to go between all the babies and Mario and Luigi to set that up at least. Okay, so, oh, I get it. So we're setting up both signal towers on both sides. That's the idea. Okay, I understand what we're doing now. In order to hopefully raise a platform to make it to where we can go inside the Vim factory. Clever. Okay. So now we just need to find a way to the other one, which seems to be by the back area from what I can see. Which seems easier said than done for sure. But honestly, based on the previous puzzle, may not be too hard. You never know. Definitely gonna need to be careful with the ghosts. Definitely keep missing our jumps on them, because we can get freebies. Oh, hey, okay, you can jump on them. Okay. They're just hard to jump on sometimes. But at least that confirms that for me. Because I was like, I was like swearing we could probably jump on them, and we can. It's just, it really depends on the timing of them. Okay, well, definitely, apparently I didn't get you. I was thinking we did, but apparently not. Okay then. Well, unfortunate, but doesn't really matter too much. We just need to make sure we don't get hit by these ghost guys. I keep wanting to jump on them. I think it's not worth trying to jump on them, because we end up getting hit by them instead. So, I think I'm gonna take the liberty of not trying to jump on them from now on, just because it doesn't seem worth it in the end. Well, let's definitely get rid of Mr. Elasto Piranha there, because I do not trust him. Also, I'm surprised that didn't jump, to be fair, just because I felt like it would be one. But they definitely are going for Luigi. They're targeting him right now. Definitely not a good thing for us. But thankfully we can easily... I think we can get rid of the top guy, actually, because he's already taken some... Well, we got it lucky anyways, so that confirms that one, that he was down for the count. And we got another jump on him. Okay, so it doesn't seem too hard to hit him. It's just that you need to kind of plan out for it, for when they do kind of want to do that kind of stuff. But leveling up doesn't seem too hard here. We're already level 7, which is pretty good. We got some decent health now, which is also good to see, just because health is definitely going to be important. Kind of do want some extra health still. We have a 3 now in power, which is possible. Still a 1 and 2 in stash, though. So stash is definitely something we don't want to touch yet. But I might go for that HP, if we can get it. Just because the HP will be really, really nice if we can get it. So if we can get it, I'll definitely take it. But, Let's go for, hopefully, some HP here if we can get it. Because you never... Well, thanks. I really love getting 1 HP. Oh, that's terrible. That's twice in a row on Mario, too. That's really bad. Okay, well, we have a 4 on Mario, Baby Mario for power. That sounds pretty nice. But, still think HP on them is pretty good. Or even defense in general. Just because they have such low HP and defense to go with. But they have low stats and everything, to be fair. So, it's definitely good in kind of other things. But them being alone, them having extra HP will come in handy. In, well, power too, to be fair. So, 2, okay. I'm gonna not count down, because I think counting down is what's messing me up. Because, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I get less stats when I count down, because I think I'm gonna get it, and then I don't get it at all. So it's better to not count down and actually get what I hope for. Ooh, Stash has a 4 in there. Possible on maybe grabbing that. There's a 4 in there, and then there's a 5 in the HP. Couple of good ones. Definitely a couple of good ones. I'm gonna go maybe power, though. Just because I have an idea that we might be able to get it. But, hopefully we do. No. Okay. Well, that's bad. That's really bad. That's multiple 1s in a row on level. That's terrible. And it's not gonna help us out later, for sure. Hopefully, that's not gonna be a trend, because that's gonna be really bad if that stays later in the series, just because we need to be getting as much HP and power as possible later, just because it will make our lives 10 times easier when it comes to the later game. Because I'll be honest, those stats are going to be important, and not having that can definitely hinder us. Although if you're good at dodging, you don't primarily need it. It's just better to have it, because then you can get out of fights earlier, and then there's less of a chance of you going down. So power is always going to be good. HP is always good, just in case if you aren't, like, sure that you're going to dodge something. So if you do get hit, it's not going to be as detrimental. And that's basically why you want those HP and defenses. But if you can get a lot of power, and not have to worry about that kind of stuff, then it's good. But, there's a 4 there. We have a 5 in defense that we can go for, which sounds pretty good. Although, I feel like I'm going to get a 1 again. So, I'm going to go for 1. Oh, okay, we got a 5, thanks! That makes up for it. That definitely makes up for all the 1s we got. So, we got a 5 in defense, that's huge. Although, we don't know how huge that is yet. But it does look like we have some kind of puzzle for the babies to help out Mario and Luigi here. And it looks like it's for this, okay. So, send that down. Okay, that didn't go... Oh, it's at the end of the road, okay. So we need to send it right. There we go. I didn't realize that was the end of the map on the bottom part of the screen. But it looks like we're sending them... Okay, definitely gonna need to be careful here, because we can definitely fall into the void there, into the spikes, so we need to be very careful on positioning here. But let's definitely grab that little purple block there. And then it looks like we need to make our way back, because Baby Mario and Baby Luigi definitely can't hit that by themselves. So let's wait for it to come back around and hit them on over, and then make our way back to Mario and Luigi here, and just make sure we don't fall off the block here, because that's definitely going to throw us into the spikes if we're not careful. But all we need to do, just make our way back, simply like that, and then just send it on upwards, so Mario and Luigi can get back to the babies. And then just like that, puzzle completes. Not bad at all. And now, just send them back to us. So far, so good. Nothing too dangerous yet, but the thing is we haven't ran into a boss fight yet, to be fair, so we do need to be careful. But so far, we're doing good. We're definitely doing pretty good. Let's see if there's anything down here, I'm curious. Oh, hello, more 100, yep, more 100 coins, I'll definitely take those. Almost to 900 coins again, or almost 1,000 technically, so we're definitely getting good with those coins. Let's definitely set up the next power block here, and let's definitely set up the next signal flare here to hopefully open up the Vim factory for us. Because, let's be honest here, the faster we deal with the Vim factory, the safer the Toads will be in the past. And in turn, the safer we'll be in the future. Because, let's be honest here, we're technically helping out the present and the past at the same time, because if we don't do this, well, let's be honest here, nobody's going to be in a good way at all. So we need to be very, very careful on, you know, making sure we help everybody we can. Okay, it looks like we need to send it downwards. Oh, try not to fall off the thing. That's for sure. Okay, let's send it to the right. Where does this take us? Just curious. Okay, there's just a thing in the middle. Okay. Interesting. Guessing... No, just something random in the middle, I guess. Weird. Anything to the right, I'm kind of curious about that. Just because we don't have a full view of this area. It definitely does seem like there is some freebies here. So let's definitely grab those. Ooh, some items. I'll take those. Those are always good. Let's send them back down. Just so we can continue our path downwards. This definitely seems like we're definitely going to want to be as ready as possible for whatever may be inside that Vim factory, because it could lead us directly to a boss and we don't know. So, to be safe as possible is definitely a good thing, because you never honestly know with some enemies in some places. Because sometimes they... Well, actually, they put a save before a boss anyway, so you know when a boss is coming, for sure. It's just that, just in case, you want to always be careful, because you never honestly know. Let's definitely... Okay, well, we definitely don't want that to continue moving on its own, because it's starting to run off quite far on us. But as long as we're safe, we can definitely grab a bunch of freebies. Ooh, another pair of wild trousers. That could come in handy. I'm not sure if we'll need it. But, like I said earlier, defense is the only time when you really need defense is if you're not sure if you're going to be hit by something. So if you're sure you're not going to be hit, putting everything into attack is definitely not a bad idea. It's just more of like, if you're not sure, to be ready. Because you never honestly know. Oh, okay, that almost went really, really bad. I was thinking that was going off a different way, and it almost landed us into some deep water there. But thankfully, there we go. Could have been much worse, for sure. Definitely could have been much worse. But now that we're back in this area, let's see if we can, yep, we can send the babies back to us. Perfect. So let's get them right back to us so we can make our way in there safely, as well as, you know, with everybody intact too. Let's definitely go for some heals here. Not everybody needs one though, so we'll take what we can get from there, because I don't want to waste too many mushrooms, because we want to be, you know, sure we don't waste our resources while also, you know, taking resources when we do need them. Because, let's be honest here, stockpiling is definitely going to be a good thing for us. Okay, there's a save in between here, but definitely doesn't seem like it's going to be like a save to be like the finish area of this place. But the Vim factory's been breached. Keep up the good work, defeat the Shroobs, and recover the Cobalt Star Shard. Definitely try, Mario and Luigi. But definitely easier said than done. Also, why is there a tree that looks like Wispy Woods from Kirby? Honestly, very curious. Oh, hello. Oh, Hammer Bros. Area restricted. All noob intruders to be hacksored by us, the Hammer Bros. Okay. We are to Shroob allies. We rocksoar you and then raffle, then you and cry. We received orders through antennas on these elite helmets. They are hotness. We must obey all orders. We like to pwn noobs for to master Shroobzors. You equal noobs. Bros equal elites. Prepare for total poundage. Whoop 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 whoop. I'll definitely like to see you try. What are you, sniffing us up? Okay then. Well, but it looks like Baby Mario and Baby Luigi have been separated from... No, wait. Nope. Yeah, we're not. We're definitely not in a good way. Huh. Okay, now, well, this doesn't look good. Noobs still are not pwned. Continue pwnership until all noobs are pwned. Well, to escape is impossible. We are too late. We owned you. You will get flat-zored by our elite hammers. Well, you said escape is not possible, so... Yep, okay. I wanted to make sure about that one. Well, that does not look good for us. It definitely does not look good. But I'm quite curious about the fireball here. Let's try it. It's worth a shot, honestly, because you never honestly know. Let's make sure we try and go for as much damage as possible, because if we can burn them a good deal, we'll do... Yeah, that did a lot of damage, actually. Yeah, let's definitely make sure we do that. Oh, okay. So they're going to hit each other. Although it seems like, depending on how they hit, it seems like if they're going to hit them up above us or maybe in front of us, based on how that looks. Although I'm not 100%. But this is our very first, technically mini-boss, I guess you could say, but technically first boss for the baby bros, if you could say it like that, because it definitely would count in my opinion. But they are burned, so they're going to start taking some burn damage too, which is really good. It's like 8 damage, I think, right now. So, not bad, honestly. Will definitely come in handy for sure if we can get some freebies for sure. But if we can get greats, we'll definitely hit for a decent amount of damage here. Okay. Looks like they throw their hammers in the air, okay. Not sure how that really works, but it seems like it definitely hits both Mario and Luigi based on that. But it also looks like it hits the ground for sure based on how it looks. But so far, it seems like they have a decent amount of HP, so they're definitely counted as bosses. Because they're taking a beating for sure. But Baby Mario and Baby Luigi are definitely putting up a fight, that's for sure. I can definitely tell you that one. It definitely looks that way, to me at least. Okay, it looks like... Oh no, I thought that was going to bounce in the air for a second. I don't know why. It looked like it was going to hit the ground and then bounce upwards. Based on the fact that he had that little shock of lightning in his head for a second there. But I wasn't too sure about it. But so far, there we go. We got him. First boss down. I think you can technically count that as a boss fight. But 634 experience total is not bad. Not bad at all, honestly. But down goes the elite hacksaw. Oh, wait a minute. I thought they were fully robot hammer bros, but nope. Those were just regular hammer bros with the robo helmets from the Shroobs. Whoa, my helmet antenna. It's broken. Oh man, yes. Hey, mine's broke too. Talk about lucky. I mean, did you hear what was coming out of my mouth? Yeah, it didn't sound too good. I know, dude. Seriously. Who talks like that? Anyways, I think these tots freed us. You think? You little taters trashed our antennas. Yep, we did. Hopefully we got your approval. Right on. Seriously, thanks. You saved our bacon. We were not right in the head. So listen, you gotta let us thank you by hooking you up with these spare hammers. Oh, thank you. I'll definitely take me some hammers. Because hammers actually do a lot more damage than the normal jumps most of the time. Depends if you upgrade your hammers, obviously. But still, definitely will come in handy for sure. Because I'm pretty sure we'll gain some new abilities by having that in general. But now you can be Hammer Bros, but we'd better teach you how to use them first. Probably a good idea. I would definitely say that one. Ready to learn the ABCs of hammering stuff. We'll explain from the top. So open those eyes, guys. Okay. We're definitely going to open them up. Okay, here's step 1. Okay, so press R to change it to hammer. Although it looks like Baby Luigi's got something else for his hammer. Press R to change the action icons into a little hammer dealy and a spinny thingamajig. When those icons change, X and Y do different things. More on that in a second. Okay. Once you've changed the action icons with the R button, all you have to do is press X. Okay, obviously X to hammer, but screw kind of looking thing for something else. That'll make Baby Mario swing his hammer. Whack. He can smash obstacles and smack walls and stuff. Give it a shot, little man. Okay, seems pretty simple. I'm guessing we're going to smack those boxes next to you. I'll be waiting up ahead. Okay, we'll definitely be seeing you up ahead then. So let's see here, change it to X. Yep, we smash on through. Nice. Yeah. Pow. And sweet. Seems pretty good to me. And then now we need to figure out what seems to be Baby Luigi's ability. Seems to be the ability of being able to go into the ground like Luigi was able to in Superstar Saga. Which is pretty cool. Definitely interesting that Baby Mario and Baby Luigi are getting this ability. But let's see. Alright, you're a natural kid, and now it's time to learn the second hammer action. This one rules. I'll let you tunnel underground and pass below gates and stuff. Okay, seems pretty simple. Like I told you earlier, press R to change the action icon. Then definitely, yep, that's 100% what that is. Then press Y, that'll put you in a shoulder stand. Then press Y again. Although this time it looks like we completely go underground with both Mario and Luigi, which sounds pretty cool. Zerp, you'll tunnel into the ground like a baby drill. Pretty cool, am I right? Sounds pretty cool. So baby drill, that's an interesting name for the ability. You ought to be able to go right under this barrier here. To pop back up, just press X or Y. Let's see it in action. Okay, seems pretty simple. Rocket, boys, rocket indeed. Well, it's definitely rocket. Let's make our way right underneath the gates, just like they said, and definitely seems pretty good to me. I'll definitely say that one. Wonder if we'll be able to use that in our bro attacks or not. One thing I forgot, you can't tunnel into the hard-looking floor in front of you here. Makes sense, since obviously it's made out of steel, so obviously you can't go through that. The other part is dirt, or like a very soft material of some sort, to be able to go through it like so. And then obviously hit that block there, and seems like we finished our trial. So endeth the Hammer Bros practice, little buds. Oh wait, we've got one last bit of special info for you. While you're out adventuring, look for suspicious marks. When you see one of these marks, draw underneath it and then pop out. If you come up under a mark, you'll get a bean, tots. If you collect a lot of beans, good things will come your way. And that's all we've got to tell you, taters. I like how the people call them tater tots. Use those hammers to hurry up and rescue your pals. Let's break, bro. Okay, cool. So, now we can get the beans out of the ground, so it is still beans. So good to know about that. We need Mario and Luigi to make it to this symbol over here, which will make it to the next area. But we can open up this symbol, obviously with 2 characters. Okay, so we have that over there, but I want to definitely check out the other room here that looks like a wispy woods kind of thing. Can't go any further in there, but it looks like some kind of fire source connected to the tree. Interesting. Definitely interesting. I will say that one. Let's make our way underneath the ground for sure. And then, obviously it looks like hammering through the rest of this seems like what we need to be doing. But now that we have hammers, now we're going to be dealing with spiky enemies, I'm pretty sure. Just because that is definitely a thing with just enemies in general. When it comes to Mario Bros, just in general having hammers in Mario and Luigi games usually leads to some pretty nasty enemies if you're not careful. But for the most part, that's not going to be too terribly bad. It's just that it's obviously going to come up and happen. Although I have a feeling that we might be able to sneak up on enemies with the baby drill here, with the fact that we're completely underground. So, possibility there, for sure. Definitely a possibility. Let's definitely make our way on this wall here, since it looks like it's part of our puzzle. And smackaroo on the button. And it looks like we opened up a red gate. Okay, so far so good. Grab that. Grab some more green shells. Oh, hello. Wall switch. Whack joy. Oh hey, it actually says their language here. That's interesting. Okay, so wall switch whack joy. Okay, well, whack joy indeed. Definitely whack joy, I guess. But it looks like, okay, I see what we need to do. We need to take a jump from the side on this side to make it to the other side to get to another button. Okay, seems pretty easy. So, obviously, just gotta be careful with our positioning so we don't fall off. And then just make the jump. And, well, we made it. We definitely made it to the next one. Just like so. And now we just need to make our way down into the ground. And slide on up. And make our way to where we want to be next. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty simple puzzle. But honestly, it's one that we technically did before in the previous game. So, honestly, it's with the mini Mario when you turn Mario into a miniature version of himself by hitting him with Luigi on the head. Oh, and there's our spiky enemies there. So here we go. Our whole new enemies. And I'm guessing our Hammer Bros are back. Hey! Hey, Hammer Bros. Long time no see. Check it out. Now we'll teach you how to fight with those hammers like we do. Okay, sounds pretty good to me. Choose a hammer. Obviously choose a hammer. And then before it's, actually it didn't start glowing. When your hammer shakes, press the X button. Okay, so only when it shakes then. Tell the little green tot to press the Y button. choose a hammer. Okay, obviously choose a hammer, and then obviously when it starts shaking. Okay, seems easy enough. Okay, now let me teach you how to counter an attack with your hammer. When your enemy comes at you, okay, press and hold the button and then let go. Okay, seems pretty simple. So obviously let them get close and smack them in the head. You got it, or what? Just wait for the shake and make them quake. Okay, seems pretty simple. Obviously, like the hammers in Superstar Saga. Your counter is holding the button and releasing. Don't forget to practice. Okay, definitely practice for sure. But so far, seems like just when it starts shaking, so there's no like yellow or anything like that we need to watch out for. Just make sure to let go at the right time, and hopefully hit the enemy as well, for sure when defending, because you never honestly know how fast an enemy's going to come at you. But so far, seems pretty simple to deal with this our first spiky enemies for sure. So we're definitely in a good way, for sure on that one. But we do need to be careful, because let's be honest here, you never honestly know. But let's definitely get a freebie in. Oh, hello. We can definitely go for some free confusion, which will definitely help us out here, because I think that'll give us a free turn, I think. Yep, a free turn indeed. So make sure we hit them with the hammer if we want to get a freebie, because that'll give us a whole turn to start wailing on them with the hammer, so they don't even get a chance to fight back, which will definitely be good for us, for sure there. Although only 2 experience for hitting and dealing with those enemies, though. Let's definitely grab our question mark blocks, though, since you never know when it's going to be something good. Because you never know, sometimes it could be clothes that you might want to wear, or just in general it could be something good. So you want to make sure you always check those boxes, because you never honestly know. Also, it did not knock this guy into the point where he was confused, so it's not a 100% chance of doing it, but still better than nothing, honestly. Still that you have the chance of stunning them, because you can't jump on them, so you can't do normal damage to them, so going for the hammer and stunning them is definitely better than nothing at all. Ooh, free green shell. That'll come in handy. Too bad we don't have a purple shell to whack them with their own weapon that they have on their backs, but definitely could be different. Let's be honest there. Let's definitely make our way underneath here. It looks like we can either go straight to the tree, or let's see here. I can go underneath them, so I was right on that. I was thinking that we could, because the thing is obviously there's no character that's above ground, so you would be able to take full advantage of it. Unarmed chains could be good, don't know for sure, but I'll take it. I'll definitely say that, it could be handy. Also, another bean in here, we should probably grab that while we're here, just because of the fact that that could be something that might come in handy later. Because there is 2 of them here, I kind of feel like we might want to go for maybe an item here, because we have enough items to go with, so let's definitely take some liberties and make sure we go for a couple freebies. Because let's be honest here, no reason not to. Although we're only getting 2 experience for knocking out one of them, we ended up getting a green shell for our troubles, so it was not like the worst case scenario of doing that. But let's definitely grab the beans, since it did say that it might lead to us getting something good. So, should make sure that we, take full advantage of it, because you never honestly know. Could be good, could be bad. Could be like the beans in the previous game, where you used them for the espresso shop. Also, it looks like it has a chance of stunning them on their own. So it's like a very low chance. I'm guessing it's based on your stash meter, maybe? Which sounds pretty cool. Being able to stun an enemy sounds pretty nice, just in general, without any special, like, clothes or special hammer. It definitely sounds pretty nice to me, for sure. We'll definitely keep that in mind. Now that we're in this room, what are we doing in here? Oh, there's Mario and Luigi. Okay, so we need to find to get them out. Oh, break the orbs. Okay, we definitely know what to do then, because these orbs are definitely seemingly a power source for this tree. So get Mario and Luigi on out of Wispy Woods there, and send them back to Kirby. Because, let's be honest here, we need Mario and Luigi for any further travels in here. But, still interesting though, about the tree. Oh, looks like it's starting to send some enemies at us too. Hey, Hammer Bros. Nice, you found your buds. Yeah, buds helping buds makes the world go round. Yeah, true. True there. I'm guessing you're gonna teach us how to use our hammer now that we're fully powered up. I don't know how this is gonna work, but it sounds interesting. We're gonna teach you how to use the hammer when piggybacked, okay? Okay, definitely interesting. So, obviously for the shiny Shroopa, looks like you attack with Baby Mario, and then A. When your hammer shakes, press the A button. Oh, okay, that raises your tot, and then when he shakes, press the X button. Okay, so when both of them shake, you press their button. Okay, so instead of X then A, now it's A then X, so it's the opposite of jumping. Okay, interesting. Let me explain about the green one, too. Choose a hammer, obviously. So far so good. So, there, press B. When your hammer shakes, press the B button. Then when he raises your tater, when the hammer shakes, and then press Y. Okay, seems like it does a decent amount of damage. Okay, oh, it's not going to teach me how to do... Okay, I thought it was going to teach me how to counterattack, too. Got all that? Adult button, when it shakes. Raise the tot, and then press his button when he shakes. Now do your best. And we are out of here. See you later, Mr. Hammer Bros, but thanks for the help, though. Okay, so obviously shake. Well, I pressed A, but it didn't work for me that time. So shake B, shake Y. Okay, seems simple. Then just get ready for... Okay, I don't know how to fully defend with the hammer, but I'm understanding it, just based on what I see. But I'm still not too entirely sure, but we don't need to go for both hammers there, because that guy already took some damage. It only seems like you only need the full hammer for one of them. But interesting, though. Definitely interesting, though, just based on the idea of how that works. But definitely send our little baby bros up here, and smack through the button, and open us a path back to where we started. But now that we have the Mario Bros again, well, now we can use that 4-person button. But honestly, because of the fact that we're, already reaching time today, I think this is where we'll more than likely end today's episode. Obviously, we'll save and see if there's anything new on our list here. Mario and Luigi have been rescued by their younger selves. What an odd feeling that must be. Get moving and find that Cobalt Star Shard. I'll definitely need to find it. But with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys. It always is. And with that being said, in the next episode we will be making our way further into the Vim Factory, and maybe even finding at least the idea of our second Cobalt Star Shard, and maybe even finding our first real official boss, since technically we fought our first one with the Baby Mario Bros, with the Robo, Helmets, Hammer Bros that ended up being our friends in the end. But definitely, with that being said, it's definitely going to be quite interesting. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful-ish day, keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.